Clay.
Stephen
Just
and
because,
Clay.
in my opinion, I mean, John Wall is like a bona fide all-star. And as is pick of Steph Curry, I think they kind of cancel each other out. If I had to choose one, I'd still pick Steph Curry because I think Steph Curry can light it up in volume. Like when you need that, he can do it. You know what I mean? He's proven that. So that's why I give him the edge over the John Wall. Bradley Beal, he's not on the radar yet. Like he's good. He's very good. He's very solid, but he's not on the radar yet. Where Klay Thompson's like inching into all-star, coming off of the international, the U.S. championships, whatever, the FIBA Cup.
Yeah, FIBA World Cup of basketball.
Yeah, he made his mark there. He's playing with confidence. He got his contract. His girl's banging, so he's playing with all kinds of confidence.
Oh, his girl is fine, ain't it? Klay Thompson, I give him credit on that.
He's banging, so it's like he got everything to play with the confidence he needs. And he got the system, the support, the talent, the long. He just got it. And on top of that, in terms of size, like, I just like his size better for mismatches and whatnot.
Right.
Bradley Beal, he's just solid right now. He's just solid, which ain't bad, but he ain't Klay yet.
All right, man. Talk to me about Marcus Smart, man. He just went down with an injury that looked more serious than what it was. He rolled his ankle, and so pretty much he's got 2 and 3. So what do you think about that?
Marcus, I mean, man, he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine. I mean, I just think like ankle rolling, that's gonna happen to the best of us. Like you can roll your ankle like stepping down the wrong set of stairs. Like, that's not no big deal for me. It's not like he's injury prone or anything like that. But I think he's a decent prospect so far. I mean, at this point, I'm still trying to figure out why we really got him because Rondo has like been killing it with assists and whatnot. Yeah. I don't know if it's a chemistry thing. Like I don't know if he's about to go the Percy Harvin route.
He's a free agent this year, right?
Who, Rondo?
Yeah.
Oh, no, but like he also said that he wants to stay with the Celtics. So it's like if that's really true, I don't see what the whole point of like grabbing another point guard prospect when Rondo ain't even old. So he's like the perfect player to like he's like the perfect point guard in terms of like what an actual point guard is. Mm-hmm. He's really good at that, and he's getting better shooting.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the question is, do you really want to go ahead and invest a little bit more money, and while your team is rebuilding, and give him a big contract? Do you want to do that?
Rondo, it depends on what pieces I can get. Like I have to see what who else. I have to see what other marquee free agents are around because Rondo is definitely even though he's a point guard, mm-hmm. he still needs other players to be good, like really good at least. So with that, honestly, I think a great trade for Rondo as a destination. Obviously, I hate to see him go, but a great place for him to land would be OKC with Kevin Durant and all those or spot up shooters and things like that, creating all the. Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Okay, you want to add anything with Rondo about at all?
Definitely not the perfect point guard.
Want to expand on that?
Yeah, perfect point guard. You need to stay on the floor and stop getting hurt.
That's true.
I mean,
Chris Paul is the perfect point guard. He is the perfect point guard. You need a guy with a jump shot. Just because your jump shot is improving don't mean nothing. You want a guy who has it all if you're going to make the perfect guy.
Well, with a Rondo skill set, you like to have. Well, of course, we're talking about the skill set and everything like that.
Yeah, Chris Paul's skill set is.
I can understand the jump shot part, but that hasn't necessarily been a weakness for Rondo ever since the latter years of the Big Three era. Because even when they were starting to diminish and lean on him more, you're right. He didn't have much of a jump shot, but he did find ways to score. He kind of in terms of his scoring, I kind of look at him as Tim Tebow. He's not conventional, but he gets it done somehow. I'm not even really sure how, but when he needs buckets, he gets them. You know what I mean? But also since his scoring is so limited, he leans on his passing more, which, I like that. That's because that's what a point guard is supposed to do. He's supposed to be a floor general, orchestrate the offense, and I don't think anyone necessarily does that better than Rondo. Of course, the injuries, I agree, but
Chris Paul.
Tell me, the
Wait,
Rockets here, man.
How is Chris Paul a better passer than Rondo?
Chris Paul is a better all-around point guard.
He's not a better passer.
I think he's a better all-around player. But I'm talking about passing.
Only thing I'm talking
about is passing. So, because I agree with you. There's no argument in terms of scoring or anything like that.
Only reason you say Chris Paul because he got better people to throw the lob to.
Don't matter.
Rondo's leading the league.
Rondo was there, the lobs would be a lot more cleaner.
Rondo had
Chris Paul is
a lot of people to throw the ball to. And
only thing Chris Paul to me got over Rondo would be a shot. Would be his jump shot.
And even with that, if you think about Rondo right now is leading the league in assists, I believe. But last time I checked, he was leading the league in assists 13.
He is doing that.
And Yeah,
Paul
he
ain't got
passes
his
the
team
ball
where he
pitching
need to be
KG
right
no
now.
more.
Chris Paul needs to step his game up. Defensively, he needs to step up.
And Chris Paul's been pretty good on defense than before, but
He
he's
used, but
sliding a
this
little
year,
bit.
But they don't play defense over the way.
well, that's why you need a complete point guard. Rondo
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Rondo's
Rondo
a better
won't play
point
defense
guard.
regardless.
Chris
Rondo
Paul's a
got,
better player, but
I mean,
Rondo's a better
Rondo
point
got.
guard.
If Rondo had the team that Chris Paul got, I believe the Clippers would be. And with Doc Rivers, imagine Rondo with the Clippers instead of Paul. I think it'll be a better. I think the offensive run.
You say a run better?
I won't say. I mean, I'm gonna say simply because of Rondo knowing Doc Rivers' system.
The thing,
Yeah, especially
Rondo
that
will
because you
get
think about it, like,
everybody
look at the
involved.
comparison with the coaches.
You just jumped in.
the Clippers to me as well is when I try to figure them out. They still, even though you can change the point guards, you still have that problem on the wing. Have someone scoring the wing. Matt Barnes obviously is not gonna get it done. I mean that's obvious. That's obvious. I mean we not really discussed that, but yeah.
He's a fighter. He's on somebody's team just to fight.
He's a scrappy dude.
He's just a role player. You know, he ain't supposed to be anything crazy. He ain't definitely supposed to be a first
He's
option
an
shooting guard, but
intimidator.
he all right.
Right.
He's there to intimidate.
Any teams you want to talk about? Your opinion? What you've been watching?
The Bulls.
And
We the best.
the Bulls and Cavaliers, man, and the Lakers.
The Bulls are the best. The Lakers suck.
Yeah, they do.
The Lakers suck. Grandma told me. They suck so bad.
They so bad.
Lakers. I mean, but I feel for Kobe.
I don't.
The Bulls, we're doing good. We're doing excellent. We're on we one game in the hole. We can deal with that.
Man, Derrick Rose though, man, like you got to be tired of this.
No, I mean, look, I look at it as
Throwing shit.
I look at it as the same thing that Popovich is doing. But Popovich been doing it for years. But we're gonna have to sit. Rose can't play every game if we want to get all the way to where we need to get to. So I figure like even if it is
y'all ain't doing
the
Popovich.
smallest.
Y'all ain't doing Popovich because y'all doing Dwayne Wade to him.
Who,
That's what y'all are doing.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Y'all doing
We're
Dwayne
holding
Wade.
them.
I've seen that.
We're holding them down, not letting them play because he don't need to play every game.
Y'all Dwayne Wade me.
So if we got him during crunch time when we really need him, then that's good.
Yeah, y'all are Dwayne Wade me.
But these early games, like Kevin was reiterating, it's only 5 games in the season. So we can't panic on. But he did have 2 ankle sprains, which is kind of weird to have 2 ankle sprains.
But
Yeah, like he rolled both ankles. Like this is my thing with D Rose. Like I hear what you're saying with the Popovich thing, but this is why I'm like scared for D Rose because it's like he's not like the Spurs where I'm like confident like that in the playoffs they'll be able to play full like speed throughout the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like Derrick Rose, at least to me, hasn't shown he can really play full speed for any stretches for a long time now. Like
He just
last
played in
time,
the FIBA
2
World
years ago,
Championship.
goes down for a year. Last year, goes down for another year. And every time I always feel like he's always either coming close to injury or leaves with some kind of minor injury or something like that. And it's just like, man, in the postseason, you're gonna have to at least go through like the next month and a half playing full speed, no injuries, like no more excuses. And it's like every little game, there's always something.
You get hurt.
You know what's funny, man? I saw a tweet
Derrick Rose.
today saying that well we know Rubio had a nasty sprain against the Magic last
Rubio,
night.
where's the deal?
He's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Where
Then
is
Marcus Smart had a sprain, but the Chicago media is killing Derrick Rose for sending out a couple games when he had sprains to both ankles here. It was
But
like,
did you see freaking Marcus Smart's leg?
it was
It
nasty.
went inside out.
That was gross.
And he came back, and he didn't break nothing.
The grace of God, he's out for 2-3 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's like with Derrick Rose, also like it's just, man, I don't know. There's something wrong. Maybe it's because he signed with Adidas. I don't know.
Oh, now stop trying to take my joke.
I didn't hear you, but
I've been making that joke for decades.
that's been like a general NBA joke for like 10 years though. That's definitely not the first time it's been said. So.
Jackson moved over to the NFL.
All right. Let's see here. I think we're done here. We talked a little bit about basketball. We're gonna touch a little bit of it.
No, y'all talk basketball.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Shout out to the rookies. Jabari Parker had 18, looking pretty solid. Aaron Gordon came out the woodwork and had 17 last night. The boy had a good game, so shout out to them.
How's this dude Andrew Wiggins doing? I haven't really taken a look at
Andrew Wiggins played last night, and he's still learning, man. He's a work in process. He only had 6 points last night.
No, my fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, he only had 6 points last night, and it was. Yeah. So it was fun to watch that. So. But go ahead.
Yeah. So what about the Cavs? What do y'all think of what's going on with them?
this is I think this is them. They beginning the season. They're still trying to figure some things out.
You think they'll get it together by the end, or is it going to take like 2-3 years?
They're not making it.
My opinion, I got them. This is my pick too. That I picked them going to the NBA Finals to lose.
You got them to the NBA Finals to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and tell me your picks, man. As far as NBA, I want to hear your picks. Who you got? As far as East champion, West champion, and NBA champion. And
Man, I think I strongly. I might think I'm crazy for this. I strongly believe in the Warriors. I strongly believe in them just because they always come close and they seem like they've only gotten better. You know what I mean? And Steph Curry looks like he's stepping up to superstar level opposed to just all-star. Okay. And I think that's the perfect team to take the Spurs off because his style's in the playoffs. And I think Golden State's style can beat the Spurs' style. But that's my West pick.
All right.
East.
Pick wisely, my son.
It's hard, man, because all of them are tough, man. You got Derrick Rose with his injuries. You got the Cavs just suck, and oh man, I think I'm gonna roll with. Honestly, I think I'll roll with the Cavs by default. Like I just think the Bulls are gonna break because of Derrick Rose. I don't trust them there, and that's maybe even the Heat. Honestly,
no, don't jinx us.
There's gonna be two dudes at his door with baseball bats.
Oh, maybe the Heat. So
yeah.
Look, man,
they're
it's the
playing
Bulls,
consistent.
man.
They're not on the radar no more. So
have you not seen our roster? Have you not seen us play? Even
fan,
without Derrick Rose, have you not seen us play?
Hey,
Derrick Rose only played.
Look
since,
here, Michael Jordan is not coming back through that.
Since the Cavs game, after
I'll
we
even
were
go lower.
1-1
Horace
after the
Grant.
Cavs game. Derrick Rose hasn't
but-
played since that. We have won 3 straight without Derrick Rose. So I think like even last year we proved that we don't really need Derrick Rose, but he will be that extra to get us over the hump.
Chris,
And if we play him the way we need to play him and don't aggressively play him throughout the season, once we get to that part of the season, we'll get over that hump.
we're only 5 games.
We just gotta get there. And I think the Eastern Conference is so weak right now, so depleted.
But it's not
I
weak.
think it's
Yeah,
weak,
it's not
but
weak
it's
no
not
more.
weak.
It's not weak.
It's not weak, but it's not as strong as if I'm comparing it to the West.
It's stronger
than weak.
this year than it was
Yeah,
last year.
it's stronger this year. If I'm
Way
comparing it, if I'm comparing it to the East of last year, then yes, they're stronger.
Way stronger.
But if I'm comparing it to the West, which is a dominant conference right now,
of course.
the East is very weak.
Oh yeah.
Because the West can go 10, 12 teams
Yeah.
deep,
Yeah.
and won't no team in the East even make the playoffs if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well,
So just to compare the Bulls to the East, I think it'll be Chicago and Cleveland in the finals, and I think we'll come out on top of that. If that,
Okay.
I think Cleveland is
just by default. And I do like your pick on Golden State, but I think Golden State come down to the end because I think it's gonna be Golden State and Houston. But I do think their game coming up will be a big deciding factor on who will win later on.
Here's what I tell people about.
So, and I think Houston might wind up getting it. But Golden State they need to learn how to play better defense. They can't just shoot the ball and expect to win every game.
You should have seen him against that Clippers team, man. They shut them down in a way I've never seen them shut anyone down. That Clippers game, if you can get a chance to watch the highlights, man, they didn't beat them. They beat them down in a way I never thought Golden State could beat anyone down.
All right, go ahead, Kevin.
Y'all let me know. I can talk now.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll let Kevin speak.
Bad thing about Golden State, they go cold, they screwed.
Yeah,
If they go cold, they done.
But what's
And
the likelihood
shooters,
of going cold?
shooters always go cold at some point in time. It don't matter. I even do it.
But they got so many shooters. It's like,
But
they go cold.
two of them go cold, you're done. Why did the Spurs go on to wear out the Heat? They got hot. Everybody started draining 3-pointers. The one games where they were cold, the Heat won. The games where they caught on fire, they got blown out. The Heat got blown out. So it's that ebb and flow. It's way too early. in the league to even be thinking about it. But